If 3 months goes by, you're not getting the report, or they're scrambling and you're getting it and it's half-assed, full of typos, just terrible, that's reason for termination.
Hi, this is Beth Azor, and this is my podcast, I Own a Shopping Center, Now What?
It's super, super important when you are signing the leasing listing agreement. People ask me, what's the term? I would probably do 6 months. I would not do a year. You could do a year and just have a 30-day right to terminate. I just had this coaching call. My client has had this leasing listing broker on site for 9 months, and there's no expectations of an activity report. So I think it's important to have an activity report in writing once a month. And, I am not a believer that you have weekly activity calls, because I don't want the agents on phone calls with me. I want them out prospecting. And week to week, not much changes. But a monthly activity report, and on the activity report, I want to see how they found the prospect. It's really important. So if you get a one-page activity report and there are 8 prospects, let's say it's your first month, and they're all sign calls, or 4 are sign calls and 4 are tenant rep broker deals, that's when you can have the conversation that when you pitched me to get the account, you told me that you were going to canvass and cold call. And I don't see any showings or any activity on your activity report from that kind of activity. How's that going? And then it's pretty much, because in your interviews, you shouldn't say in your interviews when you're interviewing a broker, are you going to canvass? Because of course they're going to say yes. You should say, give me an example of a deal that you have leased recently. Okay, Griffin Square, great. How many leases have you signed at Griffin Square? Well, I've signed 6 leases in the last 6 months. Okay, great. Can you go through each deal and tell me how you found the prospect?